Hey friends, hey mind wanderers. I want to talk to you today about the gifts of grieving the loss of someone or something, and how a lot of us don't really look around us in the world around us, despite how difficult the loss is, despite how difficult it is to move forward with our life when we are feeling that the world is on top of us because of a major loss, and we're going through the usual human process, those 7 stages of grief. But even if we're all past those stages of grief and we're picking up the pieces slowly but surely in our life, how many of you look at the gift in the grief, the space between grieving the loss and healing? And if you're in that space right now, look around you. Look at the gifts around you. Look at the people or the opportunities around you. Because the jumping off point when you are at the depths of your own internal chaos, when you are grieving, where you're at the end stages of grieving the loss of someone or something, a lot of us forget to really look around us and really take that deep dive around us internally and see, okay, where are the clues to the next step in my life around me, in my home environment, in my town, with my friends, with my family? And we don't do that enough. We grieve, we slowly move on from the loss, and then life returns to maybe not normal, but it returns to baseline in many respects. We go back to daily living. We go back to our everyday lives, even though we still internally are sad. And when we have those quiet moments alone, we are grieving. But when you have those quiet moments alone, look around you. There are gifts and clues to your next step, to your next chapter. And I was thinking of this story I heard about. It was actually a colleague of mine who had a client whose house burnt down during one of the major Southern California fires. House burnt down, beautiful house, been in the family for decades. Was going through the rubble, rummaging through whatever was remaining and not destroyed by the fire inside the house, and found his father's, or what was left of his father's, record collection. And he got really sad, and he saw the destruction around him, and he saw what was remaining of his late father's record collection. And it gave him the idea, because he always loved music, that he always had a passion for music, to shift gears and to follow his bliss and follow his dream from the birth pangs of all that grief and all that loss, from losing his house and disrupting his life and the destruction of his family home, led to the jumping off point for something new. And he started one of the most successful record dealers, vinyl dealers on the West Coast. So look at the gifts around you. The space between grieving and healing is a powerful time. Even if you're feeling terrible, even if it feels like you are not going to move forward, that you are stuck, think about it. Don't give up, and have a great week.